decided to send the rest of the season out. But there was a player I really wanted. A couple players that I really wanted to take. Do you even know?
You have too many players on your team. Choose which players you want to cut. Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Pick's not going to be good, but whatever.
16 sitting in the leg. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back.
Oh, see.
20 others, that's 20 goons in the ice cream with triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy, I went for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
Sixth overall pick.
We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
This is the last opportunity to re-sign your players or they'll become free agents. These players are on the last year of their contract.
These two guys,
Rewrite your history off this line right here.
I just resigned.
I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm giving it so for real. Moving to that glowing hill. I'm giving a soldier chills. My jury that cold is chill. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes. They know it's real. Yeah, been this way before the deal. Say this one for your photo reel.
And I don't really want to pop up because I break a lot of them.
You ain't gotta tell me. I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah.
But my coach XP, I'm gonna go. And if my quarterback trade. Per week.
You have a player healed from injury and ready to play.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. And we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. And I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them, I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. Get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Yeah.
Kerrigan,
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, it's crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me When up in this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now.
Welcome to Draft Week. All the effort you spend scouting comes down to this. Start the draft whenever you're ready.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
The Ravens are now on the clock. The Broncos are now on the clock. The Vikings are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock. The Redskins are now on the clock.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She won't bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money, we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Hey, cause he gave me patience. Hey, swear it don't make sense. Hey, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Hey, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause
The
I ain't
Jets
going
are
big,
now on the clock.
going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they
The
sick.
Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Cause I'm going big.
The Texans are now on the clock.
Everywhere I go, they know the click.
The Redskins are now on the clock.
They was hating, know they sick. Acting like they know me. Cause I'm going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, damn saucy. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the at the bosses. Took over the game.
The 49ers are now on the clock.
Throwing up the gang, ain't no bombing. Make my mama stop.
The Redskins are now on the clock.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
Many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm time to bring the bass back.
Quarterback.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Yeah.
6.
The Redskins are now on the clock.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view, hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new.
Hold on now, this pick is trading teams.
Wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Yeah. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby.
Good.
Receptionist,
Another
what now?
new
11 a.m.
linebacker.
Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands seen a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand.
I'm hoping Haskins can develop how I want him to. Come here.
Players have contracts that are about to expire. Re-sign them so you don't lose them to free agency.
4 and 3.
Hey, how fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team balling. You look like you need a timeout.
Harley,
In the
stop.
clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard. Yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on. Took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like. Fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch, like. Every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Tryna knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. on some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag about me, watch your lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blue. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can hit you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be seen. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers.
Let's get to this game against the Cavs and with Chicago Strawberries.
I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of Wild.
Possession. All right, time for an early game drive here as they look to hopefully set the tempo for the remainder of the game to come. Play action. Haskins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run covering 34 yards. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
There he goes right side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there out of Geis. 41 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Punching it in from a yard away. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation?
We put a 1-4. Here we go. Just playing 1-2.
On third down, Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Throw left side complete. It's Richardson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Leonard Floyd in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now. He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And he's brought down. Haskins not the most mobile of quarterbacks, but delivering there on the scramble to pick up the first. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Darius Geis with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Redskins have taken the lead. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Geis. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
From the 39, Haskins flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Oh, good move. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Bears take. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That'll be caught right side by Reed.
We got this.
So we come upon halftime. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the Bears offense. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Redskins with the football, but under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Khalil Mack came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. The tackle made by Derek Kindred. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Complete. Richardson has it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Geis. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another first down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
They'll look to throw. Buying time to... And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Redskins are going to reach... And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on.
Defense locked up. Locked up.
Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. And I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, it's a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Hit the hit with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I make them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Let's go, defense.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Let's go, let's go.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
21 yards there on 3rd down.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the 2nd time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Redskins are an extra point away. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd and 2, Haskins. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A huge play there for Washington. 49 yards.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off, and coaches go, 2 hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays.
Especially that one with a defender right there.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Dwayne Haskins taking it in. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They go play action with Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 19 yards to pick up there. Move
My
the chains.
dad's bringing it to me this morning.
Oh, he is?
And
Second quarter action.
He went to the store and he's probably getting like.
We remind you as we
I think he's getting my sister Beats, and then
we'll visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Another
like
good game.
Like
That's now 35 yards.
Yeah, in like 30 minutes it's gonna be finished.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult
you
to
have a
defend
lot of
from my
storage.
perspective.
What we just saw there is that sort of the evolution.
I have like 57 gigs.
The tight end position.
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers.
Dude, I need coins bad, bro. What the heck is going on? Also, we could do a franchise.
Second and 12. Haskins in a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the position is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Oh, what, we travel a lot, Manny?
Yeah, how do you guys even afford this?
So after giving up the touchdown, now what can this offense do? Can they strike back? We'll see. First and 10. Throwing on first down.
Did you hear this kid?
Winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbound.
I'm talking to Austin right now, and I hope he hears you, and then I hope he just... I hope Austin explodes.
Dance into his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. And got his man complete. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
It's so funny when you do
No,
this.
I did. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates his way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal.
Manny, can you come over to my house real quick and give me my keyboard and mouse? It's like 5 feet away from me, but I need you to.
And this one is right down the middle.
Yeah.
And that will do it.
Alright, well, there you go, I just gave it to you.
It's still in the...
Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over.
No, I'm not walking all the way to the fucking lane. Like, who would do that? Then waiting for one.
Me.
Okay,
on play action, Haskins. Caught on the right side, Reed. And ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and
I'm invisible. I'm in your room. You just can't see it.
Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming
I'm standing by your charger. If you pick it up, I will give it to you.
Right, safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but more mainly they want
it
to
up?
block. Nowadays, an integral part of the
I just got
passing
you
game,
to do it,
they create
not
such
me.
great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Dude, Devin Johnson, Devin Bush was fire, bro.
So Charles, tie game here.
I was talking to Austin real quick. What, Manny?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over.
Yeah.
It's tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's
What'd you say,
better?
Austin?
In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
Yeah, but you don't need the headband, though.
Gets to go out there and show Mom that he knows how to play.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the... It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
Let's go.
A huge play there for Washington. 58 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And that is caught by the tight end Reed. Touchdown, Washington. First 7.
Joe Reed knows how to play football.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter.
This is the Cowboys.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this one complete to Reed. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
That helps my cause. Thank you.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get them on the ground.
Really
they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Weird, really energized.
Play action now. Haskins.
And just...
And that is incomplete. He
crazy
couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact.
What did I do?
Unable to hold on to the football.
I'm not going to be able to get a level 8 town hall now.
A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2
No one knows how
coming
mad I am.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size.
Dude, do you know what that even means?
Usually gets better as the game goes on.
That means a
I
boy
just
is
tell you from
doing it.
experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Just load.
Oh no, I missed the field goal.
And this won't get there. Won't be either. That's no good. Off to the right, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
I love that
tough
line.
spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal.
That wasn't owned. Oh, now the Cowboys have field goal.
So the
yeah, we're about to do it when I get out. We're gonna do a franchise if he wants to.
So the Redskins down by a field goal. And time, a huge factor. The right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. 23 yards on the play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long.
Oh, dude, you will cry after you see
I think he looks at it as I can do it.
Brandon's team, like Hetchman's team. Dude, his team's all diamonds now in flipping
a good pickup there, 26
MLB. Yeah, in Diamond Dynasty, dude, that's crazy. Dude, he got a 95 Brandon Phillips or something like that.
We welcome you back.
We were playing last night. He bought him for like 8,000.
After having time to talk it over. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Gotta feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Because Fatal's going to be better than Lucky because Lucky's right this.
Let's go.
Because Fatal,
Darius Geis.
Lucky is right by the lava though.
Let's go, we hold the Cowboys.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now a toss. This is Geis.
I'll play with you guys after this game.
Legs still churning. Like a giant. And off to the races. Down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis saving his best performance with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
It's Darius Geis.
My bad. Here, I'll drop you your image.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh. Let's go, baby. I'm gonna fix my loadout real quick. Dude, this is so much. Manny, what's
clicking in this one? A lot of points
Manny,
on
what's
the board.
today?
We'll see if that trend continues.
Alright, you're staying. You're probably staying the night. You're staying the night tomorrow.
A couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
I'm jealous a little.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout.
No, wait till I get over there.
As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
I'm fixing my
time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jalen Smith able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down.
So many deagles. What's your loadout? Wait till I get down there.
Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship, and do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away.
He probably
and
has
just
like
think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL
dude, the hand cannon.
on EA Sports.
With
that, we say so long from Big D.
Oh my God.
But they have good guns, though.
Troy, that was the most stressful game I've ever played in my life. And I'm happy.
Really? Or was the game I beat you 27-7?
Am I allowed to get on later?
I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright.
Hey, Troy.
I ain't finna fade with
you. Yeah.
Will you be on tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time tomorrow morning?
Morning. Probably. I don't know. Maybe night.
What do you say about 9 o'clock? 9:30?
Yeah, but if I don't get on then, maybe like 8 at night or something.
Alright. Can you get on tomorrow morning?
I'll try.
See ya tomorrow.